A very good morning, class 10th. So, finally, we have reached to our last topic of chapter life processes, that is about the excretion. Today, I'm just going to talk about the basic terms, definition, as well as excretion introduction. Just going to introduce you with the excretion, right? So, if we talk about what is excretion is something is going to excrete out or released. So the process, it is a process by which basically the waste products, till now we have done with the digestion, or we have done with the nutrition part, we have completed with the respiration, then we discussed about the transportation in complete detail. The last life processes, which is again very important, is about the excretion, or here we will talk about excretory system. So basically why we need excretion? Because waste products को बाहर जाना है. Otherwise if they start accumulating का मतलब मैंने बहुत बार आपको बताया, that is इकट्ठा होना. If they start accumulating in the body, they will be toxic, right? So it is a excretion is a process by which waste products which are produced, you are doing digestion, respiration, transportation, so various during these metabolic activities waste products are produced. So the process by which this waste product is removed from the body, that process is known as excretion. Now if we talk about the simple organism, that is unicellular organism, the waste products, as you know, that amoeba, that is paramecium, the waste products, they are removed from the cell surface only into the surroundings, and the process which is used here, that is the diffusion. But in multicellular organisms like us, waste products, they are removed through specialized organs. Like in our case, we use the excretory system which has the important part, that is the kidney. If we talk about excretion in plants, now plants, they do not have well developed excretory system to throw out the nitrogenous waste materials, but as they have gaseous waste material, as in the respiration, what is their waste material? That is carbon dioxide. And in photosynthesis, what is the waste material? That is oxygen for plants. But now that these gaseous waste material, it is diffused out through the pore like structure which is present in the leaves, that is the stomata, as well as through the lenticels, which we discussed also, that is they are the present in stem, and they are pore like structure in the stem, so as well as in the other parts of the plant. So these gases, they are diffused out through stomata as well as through the lenticels. Excess water, sometimes excess water is also going to removed from the plants. So excess water evaporates. The first process is evaporation. Now how this evaporation done with through the stomata, as well as from the outer surface of you can say stems, fruits, throughout the day. But the maximum, if we talk about the loss of excess water, that takes place from the aerial part, aerial, which are present in the basically outer from the soil, like your stems, leaves, these are all the aerial parts. So the process, वो process जिसमें loss होता है excess water from the aerial part of plant, that is called transpiration. So excretion in plant is done through the various method, and the main role is played by the stomata. Sometimes we have observed that the like gums, raisins, latex, that also are released from the plants. They are also the waste materials of plant. As well as the most important thing is waste materials, sometimes they are stored in the leaves, especially the older leaves which fall off, or the yellow leaves, you can say, which fall off, that also contain the waste material. That is how excretion or waste material is released in case of plants. If we talk about general definition of excretion, which you can write down in your exam also, that it is a first thing you need to know, that it is a biological process, because it is happen in the living beings, right? It is happening in the living beings, so it is a biological process. So biological process by which an organism get rid of matlab remove, organism removes excess जो ज़्यादा है और टॉक्सिक प्रोडक्ट्स ऑफ metabolism. That is the best definition you can write down about excretion, that it is a biological process by which an organism releases or remove excess amount of the material or the toxic products of produced during the metabolism. Now excretion removes unwanted byproducts means which are the products which are formed from the metabolism activities. First thing it does is that it removes the unwanted which are not required by our body. Second, it removes toxic chemical substances from our body. Third, it regulate ionic concentration. There are two very important ions which are important in our body, that is sodium, potassium. So it regulates ions concentration of body fluids also. When we talk about ions, then we will talk about water also. So excretion also regulate water content of the body. So these are kind of functions of whatever, or you can say importance of excretion. First, it removes unwanted products, then it removes toxic chemical substances, it regulate आयनिक कॉन्सेंट्रेशन, फिर ये वाटर बैलेंस मेंटेन करती है हमारी बॉडी में. वाटर बैलेंस मेंटेन करेगी तो पीएच भी मेंटेन होगा. सो इट रेगुलेट थ्री थिंग्स together: ionic concentration, water content of the body, as well as regulate the pH of body fluids. Next, if we talk about now specifically excretion in human beings, our excretory system, because I told you that we are multicellular organisms, and multicellular organisms के पास there is a special system for every life process, and one of the life processes we are talking about today is the excretion. So excretory system consists of a pair of kidney means two kidneys, right? Pair of ureters means two ureters, urinary bladder and urethra. These parts you need to know very carefully, that we have two pairs of kidney, two, that is one pair of kidney, one pair of ureter, one urinary bladder, and then is the urethra. So now let's look at this diagram very carefully, that as you can see there is a blue, that is the blue portion, we know that is the vena cava means vein portion, and it is the largest artery. Red portion, that is the aorta, right? So here is our bean shape, that is our kidneys, right? These are our two kidneys. Now from, as you can see, there is a notch, that is a depression. बहुत ऐसा थोड़ा सा, it is not a straight structure, it is a depression inside. This is how a kidney looks like. Now from this depression, ureter arises, as well as your vena cava and your aorta arises. So as you can see, this blue vena cava is arising from this depression जो ये अंदर वाला एरिया है. So this is vena cava, that is largest vein. Then because it is now attached to the kidney, so we are calling it as the renal vein. It is carrying the deoxygenated blood. Now here you can see this is aorta, and this is the artery which is connected to the kidney. So this artery is known as here. This artery is known as our renal artery, and this is our kidney. Now just on the top of kidney there is a gland, and this gland is known as adrenal gland. As you can see, just at the tip of the kidney, top of the kidney, there is a gland. Now come below. From this depression area there arises ureters, ureters which carry urine, and ultimately they reach to the bladder. Which bladder it is? It is a urinary bladder, and the urine stored in urinary bladder till it is released through the urethra. So this is about, that is our excretory system in human beings. Pair of kidneys, pair of ureter, urinary bladder and urethra, right? And you always have to mention vena cava, renal vein, aorta as well as renal artery very carefully. Now if we talk about location, kidney is located in abdomen, one on the either side of backbone. As you can say, this is our backbone, and one on the each kidney is on the either side, means दोनों एक जगह पे इकट्ठी नहीं है, one is present on the one side, that is why one is on the either side. As you can see carefully that this is that is ureters, these are ureters, and this is urinary bladder, right? So from the depression there is a rise of urinary ureters, and these are our kidneys located on one on the either side of backbone. Now left kidney, your left kidney is little larger and higher. This left kidney is little higher as well as larger than the right kidney. Now how urine is produced? Urine is produced in the kidney. We will see that how it is produced, but first I am just giving you the basic idea that urine is this flow chart you have to write down. Urine is produced in kidney. Now this urine will pass through, now as you can see, this urine will pass through ureters, and it will reach to which area? It will reach to the urinary bladder, right? And it will stored in urinary bladder until it is released through urethra. So if this is urinary bladder, so this is the storage for urinary urine, and it stored urine stored there till the urine pass through the urethra, right? So first urine produced by kidney, it will pass through these ureters and then stored in this urinary bladder and then released. And internally, if we talk about internal structure, now each kidney is made up of many excretory units. Excretory units means those which are actual structural and functional unit of kidney. So if we talk about actual structural and functional unit of kidney, that is nephrons. Each kidney is made up of many millions of that is the thousands of excretory units. Now the function of kidney is mainly filtration of blood as well as to throw out the waste products of metabolism. The one most important point is that kidney filters about 190 liters of blood, and when it filters 190 liters of blood, it produces 0.9 to 2 liter of urine on the daily basis. So how much blood is getting filtrate? If question that come, that is 190 liters. How much urine is produced? That is 0.9 to 2 liter amount of urine is produced from 1 liter of blood. So this is all about our today's lecture. In my next lecture, I am going to talk about internal structure of kidney, that is about the nephrons in detail, as well as then I think one more lecture will be about the dialysis. So I will meet you in my next lecture. Till then, take care. Have a good day.